when I was studying this, what was amazing to me about Onesimus and why discipleship matters and why you should be involved in it. History tells us, there's a couple archaeologists, Walter Elwell and Robert Yarborough, wrote a book, and inside their book they were doing stuff over there in Greece or Turkey where these churches were at, and there was found an inscription discovered at Laodicea, which is right down the road from Colossae. And it was a plaque that was a dedication plaque, and it was dedicated by a slave to a master who had freed him. Isn't that fascinating? The master's name was Marcus Cestius Philemon. And archaeologists date this right back to the time of this writing. Also interesting, around the year AD 110, you're talking so close after the resurrection by historical standards, it's just mind-boggling. One of the early church writers, if you go to Bible college, you should, at least I had to read him. Do you have to read Ignatius at all, Pastor Danny? I know you read him now, but I had to read some of him back in Bible college. And in the year AD 110, in Ignatius in his writing, he mentions the bishop of Ephesus. Want to know what his name was? Onesimus. The bishop, the pastor at Ephesus. Now, if you don't know, Ephesus was the most missional church of the early New Testament times. We know the Apostle John took out the last years of his life after he got off the Isle of Patmos. He went and served out his last years at Ephesus with that church. We know that Timothy served there as a pastor for some time. Also, many people believe that Mary, the mother of Jesus, that she spent her last years of her human life there at the church of Ephesus. Can you imagine Onesimus was the pastor of the Apostle John and Timothy? Well, not Timothy. He was gone, but Mary, the mother of Jesus, a slave. And yet through Christ and through up close and personal discipleship, look what God did. So many Christians don't want to get involved because it is messy and sometimes it hurts. Sometimes you get betrayed. Sometimes you get disappointed. But the fruit of helping another younger believer grow in his faith, you can never imagine where that might go.